Hello, Notary Signing Agents of Georgia. It's me, Tila, your admin for the Notary and Signing Agents of Georgia Facebook group. I'm so excited
Shut the
today
door.
to have you guys here to go over some more money options, more money, more money, more money. So we're just going to give a little bit of time for people to enter into the chat. I see that the numbers are growing. And I just wanted to thank everyone for taking the time out to come. We are providing more and more content for you guys so that the Facebook group can grow and your knowledge of the industries can grow. All of these videos will be reposted in the Facebook group if necessary, like, for those that have missed it or were not able to make it. But we definitely want to keep the content available for everyone to see. Today is going to be a special day because we're going to have someone else that's going to host today's conversation. Her name is Maisha Brown. She is also one of the admins in our group to assist those that need help with the notary industry and need education or just a pointing in the right direction. So, with further ado, I'm going to definitely announce Miss Maisha Brown. One moment while I get her on. Okay, here is Maisha, and I'm going to let her take it away. I think we should just give it a little bit of time. I see people are still coming in, and it's only been 2 minutes in. Try to kill some time and let some people get in the room before we get started. But I do see the numbers are growing. Let's see here.
Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday. I know I enjoyed mine. I'm ready for the new week to start.
I want to thank you guys for coming. The comment section is open. I will be responding to anything in the comments, but try to hold your questions till the end. And we're going to have Maisha go over any details that she covers in today's PowerPoint. So I just wanted to give some announcements, things that aren't going to be discussed just yet, but I wanted to let you guys know that currently the site is down, sourceprosigners.com. It is under construction. We have some developers working on a new site that's going to be accessible by all notaries to find jobs, as well as people that are looking for notaries to come to one place and get the notaries there. So currently the Source Pro Signers site is down. Just a little announcements to kill some time while we let some people get into the room. We're almost at the 5 minute mark and then we're going to get started. But I'm so happy to see you guys here and in being attentive in the group. We've been having a lot of growth. I think we're at about 1,600 members now in the Facebook group of Georgia people only. That's been a crucial thing for me, having Georgia notaries in the Facebook group. That way we have Georgia content, Georgia information, not misinformation based on other states, counties, and things like that. Okay. Okay, Maisha, we have 7 seconds and it's your turn to go. So I'm going to leave it to you.
All right. Again, we want to thank you guys for coming and tuning in tonight. We do not want to keep you long. Again, holidays just passed, kids, family. We're trying to get started for the new week. So we wanted to make this presentation aware so that you have the information prior to starting off the new year. So you can start off the new year on the right foot. So again, today we're going to be talking about monetizing solutions outside of your notary. So more money options. Let me see. Can we move the slide, Tila? Because I can't operate it from my end. Basically, just a little bit about myself. Well, today with the topics we're going to be discussing, I'm going to let you know a little bit about me, um, getting a better understanding for notary work, and some opportunities, and then a conclusion at the end, as it pertains to the opportunities that are available to you um, in this industry. Again, being a notary, you have a lot of advantages. You're already vetted through the system, for lack of better words. You're more prone to getting an opportunity being presented to you than other people out who are not, screened properly, and they don't consider themselves to be public trust agents. So let's go into the introduction. Um, just a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Maisha Brown. I am the owner of Lady Hawk Business Solutions LLC. It's here in Atlanta, Georgia, and this is a multifaceted business solutions company. The screen is not moving, Tila. Sorry. So again, I am the owner and founder of Lady Hawk Business Solutions here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a single mother of three, a multifaceted business owner, technical writer for the federal government, and I am a life coach, mentor, and much, much more. Again, today, my purpose of introducing this information to you is just a few different ways that you can redefine and your relevancy in the industry, as well as implementing some additional aspects of business to your business model that might help you sustain your income during the low moments, especially with COVID. I don't know if any of you were impacted by COVID, but I was, and I just launched my business back in 2019. And when it was on its high rise in 2020, when I just started securing, consistent jobs, COVID happened. And, then we were limited to not being able to do the virtual notaries because we weren't attorneys, and it's already an attorney state. So what other ways could we stay relevant? So this made me dive a little deeper into finding ways to expand my revenue options. And as a result, it really, really helped me out a lot. This is just one of my favorite quotes. I know a lot of you listen to Jill Scott probably because I'm a huge fan, but one thing I heard her say one time on the Breakfast Club: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. And to me, that speaks mountains. If you have instruction, if you have a tried and true process that you've tried and it has proven successful, by all means, share that wealth of information. But if you've never tried it, don't bring it to my door. Now, everything that I am presenting to you, I have done. And because I have done it, I can tell you that this is definitely a verifiable source of information, a wealth of information that you can apply to your own business model. Like I said, this is just to help you when it's slow. Again, we are in a very, very saturated environment when it comes to notary work. Everyone is becoming a notary. And again, we are in an attorney only state. So we want to stay as relevant as possible. And we want to keep our business in people's name, in people's mouths, and things of that nature. So first, I want to explain why choose a notary. Again, most companies, they solicit services outside of their own organizations, but they do prefer to work with notaries for a variety of reasons. Again, the main reason being that we're already cleared and we carry the title of a public trust agent. Notaries are entrusted with confirming the validity of individuals who are requesting documents to be signed. So we already are required to maintain a level of integrity, whereas other individuals, it may be more questionable. So we don't have to worry about the Department of Justice calling us, or an attorney calling us, or in the middle of the night to come do a notarization, and we have a criminal record, because that stuff is already verified through background and everything else. So this is why most companies prefer to do work with notaries. So whenever you look up vendor work for notaries, you will find an extreme list. Now, what is 1099 work? Understanding vendor and contract opportunities as a notary, sometimes, again, the signings can become slow, which is why it's important to have a backup plan for your business model to keep yourself as well as your company relevant and busy. The best way to do that will be rendering your services to other organizations as an independent contractor. Now, companies will hire you to perform a plethora of services, ranging from insurance inspections on homes or businesses, or verifications even with the SBA. Contract work is consistent, especially in Atlanta. all the storms that have taken place, um, all the different opportunities that present itself with all the new government programs that come in place, that has done nothing but increase your opportunities to gain more business as a contractor, and preferably as a notary and a contractor, because you can incorporate your notarial services into your vendor work, which is something we will talk about later. Um, right now, what I want to do is introduce the 5 top opportunities that I personally will recommend for notaries. Number 1 being field inspection, second being process server, real estate agent, background check and I-9 verification, as well as an immigration specialist. If you have any of you heard about any of these opportunities, and if you have, please do so in the comments and tell me what your experience has been. I'd love to hear your feedback as far as your experience in being in any of these fields. And if you have not, how interested you would be in getting more information about them, because we're here to help. So I want to talk about field inspection. A field inspector, the requirement is just that you're hired to do in-person inspections of real estate properties, vehicles, or business verifications, just to name a few of the things that you'll be doing. Inspector does conduct services such as verification of equipment or other collateral. So like I work with one company, I do vehicle inspections for banks. So I literally walk their floor plan to make sure that the vehicles that they have received funding for are actually accounted for. It's a simple process. I make great money doing it, and I literally give it the minimum amount of hours I want to give it to per week. You're required to view and inspect the properties or the collateral for damage, refinance, or to confirm the business validity for financial companies, the Secretary of State, or the SBA. Another opportunity I want to introduce is process service. The duty of a process server is to hand deliver court case related documents to defendants or anyone that is required to present themselves to the courts. You are required to track down the defendant that is being served. So one of the requirements when you take on a job is that you are willing to allow the mandated time frame, which can be anywhere from 3 to 7 days, to locate the individual and serve within that time frame. Once you've served the individual, you are responsible to responding to the courts. So there is a process that you will have to complete, that you've served this individual, you gave the documents to this person, and you were at this address. Once it's completed, you're able to take it from there. In some cases, I've been able to serve and do a notary at the same time. So that was an opportunity for you to receive double compensation. Another opportunity is in the real estate industry. An associate real estate agent is an independent contractor. You work for a realtor or a real estate company, and you're required to take potential home buyers on home tours and conduct open houses. And that can be virtual. You don't necessarily have to go in, as well as home inspections. You are required, however, to maintain a license here in the state of Georgia in order to continue in this role. There are a lot of different companies that will hire you independently. It might go under an assistant real estate agent to some organizations, but most organizations will list you as an associate real estate agent. You're not required to sell the property. However, in this instance, you are just conductor, and they will pay you a nominal fee. Sometimes they may offer you a set amount per week, depending on the number of houses you show. It really just depends on the contract that you take on, but this is an independent contractor role. You are not a employee for that real estate company or that realtor unless they sign an agreement saying that you are one. Another opportunity would be background investigation. I-9 verification specialists and background investigations work for individuals, corporations, and other organizations. Their primary duty is to research an individual's background for potential hiring or private matters, to discover false or misrepresented information that's relevant to employment, criminal history, education, or credit. That information is pertinent in a lot of industries that deal with children, particular hospitals, particularly like hospice centers and things of that nature. That's where a lot of my work comes from. A lot of virtual companies that do a lot of the remote hiring, especially with COVID happening. A lot of companies are going more to the virtual background. So because they're going more virtual, they are doing a lot more verification virtually with the I-9 and the background investigation through contractors. And finally, I want to talk to you guys about becoming an immigration specialist. A visa or immigration specialist is responsible for helping individuals who are relocating internationally. They ensure the client avoids any legal issues relating to the process of obtaining legal residency here by helping them obtain the visas and other immigrant related documentation. So with this, you can go to a lot of different organizations within social services. They need help. You can go to apartment complexes. They always are looking for someone to assist in the documentation and, even offer translation services if you speak multi languages. Now, I didn't want to keep you guys long. I know my presentation was pretty short, just kind of wanted to get to the nitty gritty. I do want to recommend that you always do your own research to determine what is good for your business need. You are all independent business owners, and it is very, very, very important that you know what works for you. If you know that being an inspector does not work for you, if you know that doing I-9 verifications is a waste of time for you, please do not incorporate it in your business model. But if you feel as though you can make something happen from it, we strongly encourage it. Now, today we also want to present to you our latest ebook, which has more details on other options that are also included in this ebook. I also have included links directly working with specific vendors that I work with personally, some of which are anticipating phone calls from you all, or any one of you, an email or phone call, just to get you started in this monetizing opportunity for you all. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Tila. And if you do have any questions, I'll just meet you guys in the chat.
Thank you, Maisha. I appreciate it. This was some very good information. And I know that you have already contacted some of these vendors because you work with them hand in hand, and they're waiting on our notaries to give them a call to get some more details and to get some jobs, some side jobs going to invest in your business and make it even stronger. I really appreciate that. I do have some more information. Let's see here. Okay, so now that Maisha has went over the presentation on different things to grow your business, we do have some more announcements to go over. So let me just get over here. Okay, so we have a lot of new people in our group, Facebook group. I just want to let you know that every time someone contacts me, I am taking all the information they give me, and we are going to be doing everything that that you guys want. So, for example, more money opportunities. That's what we discussed today. We're going to have more Zoom meetings like this. We have a survey that's coming after this call, and that survey is going to be in regards to how this meeting went and what other things and topics that you want to hear about that we can assist with. Mentors, that is a number one thing. We just started a county roll call. The county roll call is with every county that has the most people in it. And the county roll call is where we're asking you to put your name, who you are, what part of the county you work in, what city specifically. That way you can interact with other people in your county. So if you need a witness, instead of putting a post in the group asking for a witness in Clayton County, for example, if you're in the roll call post, you will know who's in your county that you can go to for that mentor. Okay. Also, ebooks. We just announced our new ebook. Let me go back so you guys can see it. I put the link in the chat. I'll put it again just so that everyone has it. And I believe Maisha, Miss Lynette had a question. If you scroll just a further up in regards to the revenue of a process server, if you can answer that in the chat. She did have a question about that, Miss Maisha. But this is the new ebook we have. We also have an ebook that's been out for quite some time, which is Roadmap from Commission to Compensation. That one we can also give you guys information on. But we want to make sure that you are successful in the industry and not just out here searching for random information or from other learning portals that are not specific to Georgia. When we give you content, it's specific to Georgia. I'm in Georgia. I'm in Cobb County. I deal with the people of Georgia. I work with companies throughout Georgia. So the purpose is for us to work together. Um, we are going to be providing job opportunities and education all in one place. At the beginning of this meeting, I did say that our site is currently down. sourceprosigners.com is currently down. And that's because we have some developers that are working on getting the site up to par for education and for jobs. So the same way SnapDocs is offering jobs is the same way SourceProSigners is going to offer jobs. But it's going to be specific to Georgia. So it's like a Georgia's Uber version of notary. So you can Uber a notary to your house to get the jobs done. That's the intent and plan for this group. Beginning of 2022, we will be doing an in-person meet and greet. We're still trying to decide what area, since we have notaries all over the state of Georgia, something that is kind of in the middle for everyone. And we may end up doing something that is closer for another network of people that are maybe a little further away. But that is something that's coming down the pipeline. And January 2022, me and Maisha are working on the Notary Signing Agent educational course specific to Georgia. This will be information about notary work and signing agent work, and it will be specific to Georgia. So it won't be like the other guy, I'm not going to name any names, that's offering loan signing information, but we're an attorney state. So technically, a lot of that information you're learning from the other guy may not be useful here in Georgia and may be considered against the law because lawyers are supposed to provide that information and not the notaries. But that is coming in January 2022. And do we have opening the floor for any questions specific to Beyond the Seal? And if there are any others, because you're new to the group and you have those questions, you're more than welcome to put them in the chat. And we're here to answer them. Maisha is currently in the chat, and I am here. I'll read some of those questions out loud so we can get some answers. I do see that Maisha did respond to Miss Lynette in regards to the process server request inside the YouTube chat. There are rules in place that are there to protect you. Okay, so I see she's answering some questions for Elizabeth. Is there anyone else that has any questions for me in regards to the group, being a notary signing agent in Georgia, Beyond the Seal, any particular jobs, top 5 jobs we don't have to be an NSA? I think those were the ones we listed in today's event. So the top 5 jobs would be the ones we went over in the beginning. Top 5 opportunities. Here we go. These do not have anything to do with NSA. Those would be field inspection, process server, real estate agent, background check and I-9, immigration specialist. Those are the top 5. Kimberly, how do you start field inspections? Christy Brown, we just provided an ebook that provides the details of the field inspections and how to get started. Also, in that ebook, we'll give you more information on how to get started as far as what website to go to. There's links there. There's over 30 vendors in that ebook. I'll post the ebook in the chat for those that missed it. That ebook has 30 vendor links for field inspection as well as many others. How to become a notary, okay? Ms. Nicole Banks, we have a Facebook group called Notary Signing Agents of Georgia. We have more specifics on how to become a notary, but the short answer is it would be through your county. You would fill out an application there, and you would need to have 2 verified people to verify your, I would say who you are in your county. But it would be through your county. That's how you become a notary. Here we are notaries and notary signing agents. And as we spoke about today, the other opportunities are available too. So is NSA different from just regular? Yes, NSA is notary signing agent. Notary is just a notary public that signs any document. A notary signing agent does more of loan signings, Christy Singleton. But that is generally the difference. Notary signing agent and notary are 2 different things. Fingerprinting, is that a good side hustle outside of notary work? Yes, I have heard of fingerprinting and I've heard people that do it. Maisha, if that is something you have been into, because I can't personally say I have, but I know they do that at UPS, the UPS store, and I know that it is another option, but fingerprinting is a great option to do as well. It may be a little bit more expensive to get into because from my understanding, there had something to do with either equipment or licensing that was a little bit hard here in Georgia to get to. Given that Georgia is a notary signing agent state, do you still recommend doing annual background checks with the NSA? I mean, the NNA. Yes, the annual background checks are beneficial, Miss Lynette, because you're able to use them for SnapDocs and other vendors that require a background check. So even though you're not maybe doing a loan signing, the background check can still be beneficial for other vendors. How can you obtain NSA? That will be through the NNA, National Notary of America.com. That's how you get the NSA license. It's about $150 or more, and there is a course to take with a test. And fingerprinting is applicable to background investigation, is what Maisha is saying here. Okay, Miss Morris, is it a good idea to become an NSA for additional insurance, or can insurance be purchased without, and is it needed for notaries? Is it a good idea to become an NSA? Yes, it's a good idea. I mean, it's not, because we are an attorney state, we don't need to be a loan signing agent, because loan signing agents aren't prohibited here. However, you can get jobs out of state for the loan signing service. So you can use the licensing to make some money out of it. Insurance is going to be needed regardless if you're a notary or a notary signing agent. You'll need to do both. Let's see here. Do you have to take an exam to become a loan signing agent, or can you just post experience? Yes, you have to take, well, the exam comes with the license. So if you go to the NNA of America, National Notary of America, they're going to require a test in order for you to be listed as a notary signing agent. And then you also get a profile on their website as a certified notary signing agent. If you don't take the test, you'll never be certified on their website for everyone to see. I'm in Fulton County. Where do I go to apply? To the court. You would contact the Fulton County Court, find out where their department is for notaries, and they will let you know how to get set up. Can you explain the field inspection again? Let's see if we can go back to that slide. Here we go. Field inspector is hired to do in-person inspections for real estate properties, vehicles, or business verifications. Independent field inspector conducts services such as verify equipment and other collateral, view and inspect properties for damage or refinance, and confirm business validity for financial companies, the secretary, or the SBA. If you want more information on field inspector, we also have the ebook that we are selling, which is extremely cheap because of the holiday and Cyber Monday coming. So please look into that. What is the best, most affordable insurance to get as a notary? They offer notary insurance through the NNA, which I believe is $110 for the year, if I'm not mistaken. You're welcome, Ms. Izell. We appreciate your services. You're just investing in the Georgia notary market so that we can build and grow in our own state. Thank you. On the NNA website, there are 2 handbooks listed for notaries, Georgia Notary Premier and U.S. Notary Premier. Is one preferred over the other for Georgia notaries? I would say Georgia Notary Premier because it says Georgia in it. U.S. Notary Premier is going to be too broad of information. What is the link for the other ebook you spoke about earlier? The other ebook is called Roadmap Commission to Compensation. I'm going to provide that link in just a second. I'm pulling it up for you. We really appreciate your time, and we're happy to help you here with all these questions. Just one moment. Okay, for the roadmap from compensation to ebook roadmap compensation. I'm sorry, commission to compensation. Here's the link coming through now. Okay. And I'm going to provide the link for the ebook as well, because I don't want you guys to lose that one from tonight. And it's called Beyond the Seal. So it's every service you can think of beyond the seal. In the book, there's going to be over 30 vendors with the links to click on. And with that link, you'll be able to get to all the detailed questions about the different jobs that Maisha went over today. Do you help in starting cleaning business? Well, we're notaries here, so we don't. Do you need help with a notarization for the cleaning business, or I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Nicole. No problem, Miss Carter. We're definitely here to help anytime. You definitely can give me a call if you ever need any help and assistance when it comes to understanding the notary market. I just put the phone number in the chat directly to me so that I can answer any questions that you may have. But you're also welcome to join our group, Notary Signing Agents of Georgia, on Facebook. The group is free. There's no charge to be in our group, and everyone pretty much shares information they find or things that they've learned through their experience in the market. Okay, do we have any additional questions other than the things, clarify the difference between handbooks? Okay, we got that. Thank you, Ms. Wilder. We're here to help. Of course, we're happy to assist and want to make sure we leave this on. You guys keeping in mind, January 2022 Notary Signing Agent course is going. Thank you, Ms. Lynette. We really appreciate it. It's an investment in Georgia so we can grow as a group. Really appreciate your purchase. In January 2022, we are going to be launching our Georgia-specific course. It will be for a nominal, reasonable fee other than the other ones I've seen out there. We're going to be specific to Georgia. We are building this course now so that it is the most beneficial to you guys, and we want you guys to stay in tune. Tell your notary friends about us. We're trying to build this market so that we can have things that are specific to Georgia. So we really are excited about this. And we're going to launch it, and we're going to have an in-person gathering once we launch this educational course. And that educational course will go into more details of things that people, need help with. You're welcome, Ms. Singleton. I'm glad you're here. And if you have any notary friends, family, anyone that needs help, send them our way and we'll definitely be able to help. Okay, any additional questions or answers? I put everything in the chat as far as the links, and I hope that this was helpful. Yes, we have so much coming down the pipeline to help you guys and be more successful. Remember it as this: Georgia's Notary Uber. That's what we're going to be. Source Pro Signers, Georgia's Notary Uber. You're welcome, Ms. Morris. We appreciate you coming. Okay, it looks like we might have answered everyone's information. I don't think we have any additional lingering questions. Okay. I want to take this time to thank you guys for attending our live event. We're here to provide information on how to make the most money, every side hustle you can think of that can pair with your notary, as well as being successful as a notary signing agent or just a basic notary. It doesn't even matter. We're just trying to help those that need to get to the next level for 2022 or just right now for anything. I appreciate you taking the time. I look forward to answering any questions in the group. And if you have any, look out for a survey that's coming next. A survey will be sent. It's the 10-question survey so that we can better serve you on these Zoom calls and to see if there's any topics that we need to cover for you guys. If you haven't joined Notary Signing Agents of Georgia, please do. Facebook group, and you guys have a good night. See you later.